Ikram Works Sendirian Berhad is our main company that will be discussed throughout this video. The content will include background, discussion on safety measure, safety induction, emergency procedure, safety and health files, and conclusion as well as recommendation for this company. Ikram Works Sendirian Berhad was started as an engineering and construction laboratory for the Penang Airport project in 1952 and subsequently became the Research, Development and Training Center of the Malaysian Public Works Department until its privatization in 1997 and known as Kumpulan Ikram Sendirian Berhad. Ikram has evolved to become amongst the few organizations in Malaysia capable of providing total integrated engineering solution for engineering forensic and consultancy service, specializing in the area of geotechnical and geoenvironmental engineering, pavement, highway and transportation engineering, structure and material engineering, construction engineering service, certification of product and personnel. It was founded more than 20 years ago. The company have grown steadily through diversification of business and grown into a recognized brand. As they move towards making KISB into an internationally, they will harness their unified strength and nurture its potential. Ikram Works Sendirian Berhad is a wholly owned subsidiary of Protesco Berhad.
Now, I'm going to talk about safety measures and safety induction. In engineering, safety measures and safety induction are essential for preventing accidents, protecting workers, and ensuring compliance with workplace regulation. Safety measures are procedures, equipment, and practice designed to reduce risk and hazard in the workplace. Common examples include, first, personal protective equipment (PPE), such as safety helmets, safety glasses or face shield, protective gloves, safety boots, hearing protections, and respirators when required. Second, we have hazard identification and risk assessment. For example, identifying potential workplace hazard, evaluating risks associated with tasks, implementing controls to eliminate or reduce risk. Third, safe work procedure, which is following standard operating procedures SOPs, using machinery according to manufacturer's guidelines, and applying logout/tagout procedures during maintenance. Number 4, emergency preparedness. Example, emergency evacuation plans, first aid facilities and trained personnel, and emergency contact information. Number 5, workplace housekeeping. Keep work areas clean and organized, proper storage of tools and materials, immediate clean-up of spill and obstruction. Number 6, equipment inspection and maintenance. For an example, regular inspection of machinery and tools, preventive maintenance schedules, and removal of defective equipment from service. Number 7, training and supervision, such as safety training programs, toolbox talks, and continuous monitoring of workplace practice. Next, for safety induction. Safety induction is usually the first step in an engineering safety management system. While safety measures are the ongoing controls and practices used every day to maintain a safe workplace, the safety induction is an orientation program provided to new employees, contractors, visitors, or trainers before they begin a work at site. Objective of safety induction is for introduce workplaces safety rules and policies. There's a lot of objective, such as familiarize personnel with site hazard, explain emergency procedure, ensure compliance with legal and company requirements, promote a safety-conscious culture. Typical contents of a safety induction: company safety policy, safety responsibilities, reporting procedures, site rules, access restrictions, PPE requirements, smoking and alcohol policies, hazard awareness such as mechanical, electrical, and chemical hazards, working at height, confined spaces, emergency procedures, alarm system, evacuation routes, assembly points, first aid arrangements, incident reporting, and how to report incidents, near misses, and unsafe condition.
Hi, my name is Alexander Insuana Tony. My student ID is 2025891898. Today I will talk about Ikram Engineering Service Emergency Procedure Safety and Health File. Emergency Procedure objective is protect life and minimize injury, safeguard property and environment, ensure rapid coordination response, maintain compliance with Malaysia Occupational Safety and Health Act, OSHA 1994. For emergency type, fire evolution, structure failure, chemical spill, natural disaster like flood, landslide, earthquake, and lastly, medical emergency. Based on the emergency, the response flow have 7. First, detection alarm, immediate action, communication, evacuation, first aid and rescue, external support, post-incident review. Now I will talk about safety and health file purpose. Central record all safety measure. Second, ensure compliance with CIDB Malaysia and those guidelines. Lastly, provide reference for audit, inspection, and client insurance. Content of safety and health file. Company safety policy that signed by management. Risk assessment. Safety work method statement SWMS is contain the step-by-step safety practice. Training record. It is like staff certificate, toolbox talk, and some drill. 4. PPE register like helmet, vest, glove, and respiratory protection must be registered. Incident and accident report like documentation and correction action. Emergency content. And lastly, health surveillance record. In the safety and health 5, they have role and responsibility. For example, management to enforce safety culture. Second, safety officer. Therefore, maintain safety and health and conduct the audit. Supervisor, ensure the compliance on the site. Workers must follow the procedure and report any hazard. Lastly, emergency coordinator. They are to lead the response during the incident. Lastly, continuous improvement. Doing a regular drill in simulation, annual safety audit, update the file after every project phase, and lastly, feedback loop from worker and client. Thank you, that's all for me.
Hello everyone, today I will talk about Ikram Works Sdn Berhad. Established in 1952, they have over 70 years of experience and part of Protasco Berhad Group. They are known as the Center of Engineering Solution. They have 6 main services. Firstly, geotechnical and geoenvironmental. They test at the soil and design safe foundation. Secondly, pavement and highway. They build and repair roads using the special road scanner technology. They work in 13 countries. Thirdly, structural assessment. They check buildings and bridges for safety and fix damages. Construction engineering. They manage and build projects from start to finish. And then product certification. They test materials like concrete and steel to ensure high quality. Last but not least, training. They teach and train workers and engineers. In conclusion, Ikram is a complete one-stop center for all engineering needs. They handle everything from design to construction and maintenance. For my recommendation to clients, choose Ikram for easy, fast and safe project delivery. To Ikram, adopt more modern technology and focus on green construction. To students, you can choose Ikram. Ikram is a great place to gain valuable experience.